Us understand through the example or a case study reference, wherein we can understand what are the various skill set which is required or are being used on a day-to-day projects that you work on.
So the primary skill set, what I believe, is listening to the customer's requirements. The requirements could vary from client to client. Like a developer would have a different set of requirement of acquiring a land and putting up a project. Likewise, the landowner would have a different set of requirements, like monetizing the land immediately or monetizing the land after maybe 3 or 5 years. Maybe the end user or the investor will have a different set of requirements. So the basic skill set in this profession, especially what we would like to make our partners practice, is the listening. The listening skill is what we say. The giving the in-depth understanding of what kind of requirements these set of clients come with.
Right.
If we can understand that clearly, I think anything and everything is possible.
Right. So apart from that, there could be the sales, the doing the research part. There are client and stakeholder engagements. Maybe the sales and marketing part is also involved. So essentially, overall, it's a holistic ecosystem of doing anything and everything when you're part of those profiles. Not just doing maybe a construction part or maybe a sales part. There are a lot of things which are happening right now.
Absolutely. So I spoke about the soft skill. The technicality is always there. Until otherwise you are expert in that particular area with in-depth knowledge of the market. What we say about the market is, if you're going to take about one particular city like a Mumbai or a Bangalore, is massive. So one cannot be an expert in the whole city.
Right.
So it needs to be a hyper local. The guy is going to be expert in that particular locality, and in that particular locality also the segments varies. Like real estate is the ocean. Like you have various asset class. Like you have a commercial, you have residential, you have rent dealing assets. You want to lease a particular space. So one needs to be expert in that particular area with the nuances of such asset class, and go back to the client and understand the requirements, and then present his own case.
Right.
That's how it's done.